And then the third benefit is probably what I would consider the most important one of all. I call this Workplace 101. Being involved in a co-op program allows the student to learn about workplace culture and workplace norms. And that's something you're not going to find a course in college or a textbook that's going to teach you how to deal with some of these situations. You know, a big one is employee benefits. You're going to sit down with your HR business partner. They're going to go through all the benefits available to you as an employee. You may not take advantage of all of them now. Health insurance, probably not. You may very well be on your parents' health insurance. But you'll get an idea of when it's time to make that decision, what factors to consider, the information available to you. So this gets you used to and ready to become a full-time employee after you've graduated. Communication skills and norms is something very important. One thing about engineers, we do tend to be introverts naturally. And so sometimes the communication skills aren't our strength. So having that real world experience can be very beneficial. You'll attend meetings, you'll see people give presentations. You may be required to give a small presentation at the end of each semester. So you'll get some practice and some experience in these areas. Email and telephone norms. You know, email norms are different than social media, Twitter norms are going to be. You have to be more professional, no TTYL, full sentences, full punctuation, grammar will count in professional emails. And telephone norms. It's probably very likely many of you use your telephone to talk to people in current modern worlds, but you will find yourself on the telephone with different people within the organization. So it's a good way to get some practice at an experience and skill within the business world that you may not have right now. And also you'll be forced to engage with new people in your organization. So it'll force you to kind of put yourself out there and understand how you interact with people that may be more experienced than you in an area that you need to engage with as part of your professional responsibilities. In my case, it also taught me a lot about factory life. You know, a factory is a community, and there are lots of factors of factory life that you're not going to find in a textbook. And there are some small things and there are some large things that are important to get experience with. Many people get that first experience after they've graduated and received the degree. People that have co-ops have that experience before they get to the degree and have a leg up on recent college graduates in that way. Something as simple as learning how to send and receive shipments and packages from the factory. When I worked at Ford Electronics, we used to joke that the self-packaging area was the co-op break room because we always found ourselves down there packing something up. I mean, it really is busy work, but it's a way to get you experience in interacting with different organizations or different roles in the factory. You'll be exposed to different various quality management systems depending on what industry you're in. ISO 9001, AS 9100, IATF 16949. That may mean nothing to you right now, but after working in a factory that conforms to one of those quality management systems, you'll have a very good understanding of how we control the quality and procedures within a factory environment. And then on top of that, you'll become more familiar with various roles within the organization itself. You'll interact with design engineers, with manufacturing engineers, with quality and reliability engineers, regardless of what your role tends to be. You'll work with different skilled trades of technicians and mechanics on the production floor. You'll interact with corporate management, plant management, departmental management, engineering managers, production supervisors, and operations personnel, production staff, facilities, people that are required for maintaining the actual facility itself, electrical, mechanical, plumbing, heavy equipment. And you'll learn the different points of view of these different parts of the organizations, how to achieve success with them in different ways. And you're not going to find these kind of skills in any book or any college course anywhere. So you really get this Workplace 101 course over the amount of time you're working within that organization. And that's the benefit for both you and for the company. You get benefits from learning how to be a better full-time employee when you're ready for graduation. And the company gets to observe how you interact with people over the time when you're a co-op. It's almost like it's a long-term job interview. The school I come from, some absurdly high percentage of people actually accept jobs from their co-op sponsor at the end of their co-op program. The rest of them either get a job at a different company or go to grad school. I think we have something like a 0% rate of people that don't graduate with a job or an acceptance to a graduate school out of our undergraduate programs at Kettering University. So hopefully that gave you some idea of some of the benefits of different co-op programs. I encourage you to research those and seek them out when you're seeking out the university you're going to go to for whatever education you choose to pursue. And some ideas on how you can actually go out there and actively participate in the placement program and get yourself placed in a co-op program.